Most seniors think eggs are the best source of protein for rebuilding muscle. But what if I told you there's a simple vegetable protein that's even more effective, especially after 60? It's cheaper, easier to digest, and your body absorbs it more completely than animal protein. And chances are, you've never added it to your plate. After 60, your muscles change. They lose strength, firmness, and elasticity faster than they used to. You can eat well, even exercise, and still notice that your legs or arms feel weaker. That's because your body becomes less efficient at turning food into muscle tissue. Today we'll uncover one natural plant-based protein that can actually reactivate that process. By the end of this video, you'll understand why it works, how to eat it correctly, and what science says about its role in fighting muscle loss, naturally and safely. After 60, your body's internal chemistry shifts. You might still eat enough protein, eggs for breakfast, chicken for dinner, but something changes inside the muscle itself. Protein metabolism slows down, a process called anabolic resistance. It means your muscles no longer respond strongly to the amino acids from food. So even if you're eating the same meals as before, less of that protein turns into actual muscle tissue. At the same time, digestive enzymes and stomach acid decline with age. That makes it harder to break down dense animal proteins. And as digestion weakens, inflammation quietly increases. This creates a double problem: less protein absorbed and more stress on your recovery system. Doctors who study aging call this the protein gap, the invisible space between how much protein you eat and how much your body can truly use. That's why simply eating more chicken or eggs doesn't always work. Your body needs something lighter, faster absorbed, and rich in the right amino acid balance, especially leucine and lysine, which trigger muscle repair. And that's where a surprising vegetable source comes in. One that not only provides protein, but also antioxidants, magnesium, and iron your body craves after 60. The idea that plants can't build muscle is one of the biggest myths in nutrition. In reality, many plant proteins contain all the essential amino acids. They just act differently inside the body. For seniors, that difference can actually be an advantage, because plant-based proteins digest more gently. They don't overload your system with fat, cholesterol, or excess acid, things that can slow muscle recovery. One of the most powerful examples: vegetable proteins like lentils, peas, chickpeas, and especially soy. They deliver a steady flow of amino acids without the heavy load that comes with animal sources. Soy protein, for instance, has a complete amino acid profile, and research shows it can stimulate muscle protein synthesis almost as effectively as whey. But unlike whey or meat, it also reduces inflammation markers, which helps your body recover faster after activity. Even more impressive, these plant proteins come packed with nutrients animal products lack: fiber, magnesium, potassium, and phytonutrients that improve insulin sensitivity. That matters because insulin is the key hormone that helps amino acids enter muscle cells. When your body handles insulin better, every gram of protein you eat becomes more effective. So it's not just about how much protein you eat, it's how well your body can use it. Plant-based proteins improve that efficiency naturally, without stressing your digestion or raising cholesterol. And among all these vegetable sources, there's one that scientists are now calling the muscle protein secret for aging adults. And it might already be sitting in your pantry. When most people think of protein, they think of eggs. 6 grams per egg, complete amino acids, easy to cook. But what if I told you that a humble soybean, or even a spoonful of edamame, tofu, or tempeh, can do more for your muscles than eggs, especially after 60? Here's why. Eggs are rich in protein, yes, but they also contain saturated fat and cholesterol that can slow blood flow and raise inflammation in some people. Soy, on the other hand, provides clean, plant-based protein. With 0 cholesterol, almost no saturated fat, and a bonus: it naturally contains compounds that protect your muscle tissue from oxidative stress. 1 cup of cooked soybeans gives you about 29 grams of protein, plus magnesium, potassium, and iron. three minerals essential for muscle contraction and recovery. And the amino acid profile of soy protein is remarkably close to animal protein. It contains plenty of leucine, the amino acid that acts like an ignition key for muscle growth. That's why several studies show that soy protein can stimulate muscle protein synthesis almost as effectively as whey, and far better than eggs in older adults. In one Japanese study, seniors who consumed soy-based protein daily for 12 weeks improved leg strength and muscle thickness significantly compared to those who relied on animal protein. Their recovery was smoother, and they reported fewer aches after exercise. So when you choose soy, you're not just eating protein. You're choosing a nutrient system that fuels your muscles and protects your cells at the same time. Here's what makes this vegetable protein so powerful for aging muscles. It doesn't just feed the muscle, it activates it. Soy and other legume proteins contain bioactive peptides, tiny protein fragments that signal your body to turn on muscle repair genes. Think of them as small switches that wake up dormant tissue, especially in muscles that haven't been used intensely in a while. After 60, these peptides help your cells respond again to amino acids. They also reduce the buildup of inflammatory compounds, like TNF-alpha and IL-6, both linked to muscle wasting and soreness. That means faster recovery after light exercise, walking, or even daily chores. Another key factor is blood flow. Plant proteins are naturally high in arginine, an amino acid that supports nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide widens your blood vessels, improving oxygen delivery and nutrient transport to your muscles. Better circulation equals faster healing and stronger fibers. And unlike red meat or dairy, soy protein supports kidney health and bone density, two areas that decline rapidly with age and directly affect strength and stability. This combination, muscle activation, inflammation control, and improved circulation, is what makes plant protein so unique. It's not about getting bigger, it's about staying functional, climbing stairs easily, getting up from a chair without struggle, feeling steady when you walk. It gives your body what it needs to rebuild instead of just maintain. And the results build quietly over weeks. Stronger legs, firmer grip, and more confidence in every movement. When scientists first began studying plant-based proteins, they weren't looking for muscle benefits. They were studying cholesterol and heart health. But as more seniors adopted soy and legume-based diets, something surprising appeared in the data. Those individuals retained more lean muscle mass as they aged. In one landmark study published in the Journal of Nutrition, older adults who replaced just one animal protein meal per day with soy maintained 7% more muscle mass over a 6-month period. Their muscle protein synthesis markers, the chemical signals your body uses to build muscle, were nearly identical to those seen in younger participants. Another trial from Brazil compared whey protein, egg protein, and soy protein in women over 60. The soy group showed the greatest improvement in leg strength and endurance, even though their total protein intake was the same. Researchers concluded that soy's antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds like isoflavones enhance the muscle's ability to recover and adapt. Beyond soy, studies on pea and lentil protein isolates reveal similar results, particularly in reducing inflammation and supporting mitochondrial health. That's critical because mitochondria are your muscle's tiny energy engines. When they work efficiently, you feel more energetic, recover faster, and experience less fatigue after activity. Taken together, the science is clear. Plant proteins are not inferior. In many ways, they're better suited to the aging body, easier to digest, more protective against inflammation, and highly effective in keeping your muscles strong and active. And the best part? You don't need to overhaul your diet, just make one smart swap a day. The real secret isn't just what you eat, it's how and when you eat it. To get the most muscle-building benefits from plant protein, you need to give your body steady, gentle doses throughout the day. Start with breakfast. Most seniors get little or no protein in the morning, yet that's when your body is most ready to use it. A cup of soy milk, a scoop of plant-based protein powder, or even tofu scramble instead of eggs. Gives your muscles the amino acids they need right after you wake up. At lunch, add beans or lentils to salads, soups, or wraps. One serving provides about 10 to 15 grams of protein plus fiber that supports digestion and balances blood sugar, both important for stable energy. For dinner, combine a small amount of animal protein, if you eat it, with a plant-based source. For example, half a chicken breast with steamed edamame or tempeh. That mix of plant and animal proteins improves overall absorption and gives you a broader amino acid profile. And before bed, a warm cup of soy or pea protein shake can help your muscles recover overnight without the heaviness of dairy. That nighttime recovery window is when your body repairs the most tissue. The key is consistency. You don't need to go fully vegetarian. Just ensure that at least one or two of your protein sources each day come from plants. Over time, you'll feel the difference. Fewer aches, smoother digestion, and more stable energy. This isn't a diet trend. It's a strategy for longevity and strength after 60. You don't need complicated supplements or endless workouts to rebuild muscle after 60. Sometimes all it takes is a small shift, like adding 1 cup of vegetable protein each day. It's gentle on your digestion, easy to prepare, and powerful enough to support the recovery your body has been missing. Every serving of soy, lentils, or peas sends a quiet signal to your muscles. It's time to rebuild. You'll notice the changes slowly at first. Steadier energy, fewer aches, better sleep. Then one morning, you'll realize that your legs feel stronger on the stairs, or that carrying groceries doesn't leave you as tired. That's your body responding to the right fuel. So try it this week. Replace one meal or shake with a plant-based protein source and watch how your body reacts. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Because strength doesn't disappear with age. It just needs the right message to return. And that message can start with something as simple as what's on your plate. Stay consistent, stay curious, and most of all, stay strong even after 60.